we're going to discuss about the effect of heat energy in thermal physics. Already we have discussed about the heat energy transfer, the thermal energy, the thermal equilibrium. And today we're going to discuss about the effect of heat energy. So before we see into topic, we have to see, I will explain with the help of this diagram. After we will see the notes in your book. Okay. So what happened? This is the stove. So here you are producing the heat. So you are lightening the fire and you are keeping a vessel containing some substance like vegetables, and in that vegetables you are putting some water. So the water is taken inside that, the vegetables are put inside the container. And if you are giving more, limited heat means the temperature in this container will be moderate. If you are giving heavy, this is an heavy heat, no? So the radiation passes fully on the container, and this heat, that is this fire is heavy. So due to that, the heavy heat was produced here. So due to the heavy heat, the water, that is the water here, that is the water in the form of water vapor, it goes and evaporates, okay, upwards and evaporates in the form of flame. And what will happen? So the temperature rises, the temperature rises, and the substance, that is the substance which is seen inside it, is somewhat becomes water vapor. So they modify to vapors, and that you can see in the form of flame. And inside this, the substance, the size of the substance enlarge here. So if you put a vegetable inside the container while heating, what will happen? The change in the vegetable size will be expands, okay, will be larger, okay. So due to the process, that is it absorbs the heat. So that effect we're going to study here in the topic, okay. So effect of heat energy. When a certain amount of heat energy is given to a substance, it will undergo one or more of the following changes. So if you are giving a amount of heat energy, so if you are, that is, in this the heat was produced, in this the vegetables you are taking as a substance in the container. So while producing the heat, the substance will be changed, okay. So the substance will be changed, that only we are going to see the what are the changes going to take place. So the temperature of the substance rises. So the temperature of the substance rises. The first point is while heating. So we are heating it. So inside this, the size of the substance, that is the temperature. First point is while heating here, the container and the substance inside the container, the temperature will rise, no? So you are lightening a container which is kept on the stove, and what happens, you can able to touch in your bare hand when the stove is on, the container will be hot, no? So that means first you are keeping the container with chill temperature, that is which is cold. After lightening the stove, the container will be hot. So that means the temperature is rises. The next point, the substance may change its state from solid to liquid or from liquid to gas. So if you take vegetables, what will happen? So if you take vegetables, so what will happen? The substance will be, that is, solid to liquid, okay. So the substance can be from solid to liquid or liquid to gas. So if you take the solid substance to heat, what will happen? It will changes to liquid. If you take the liquid substance to heat, the liquid becomes gas. So there is a change in the substance. So for example, if the milk is heated, the milk is in liquid. So you have to heat with over temperature. What will happen? So it will reduced. So the most of the form, it will reduced, okay. And same way the solid substance, into liquid substance. So the change in the substance can be takes place, that is from solid to liquid or from liquid to gas. The substance will expand when heated. So while heating, what will happen when you are heating the vegetables? The substance, that is when you are giving over temperature, okay, over temperature, while the time the water in the container and the vegetables, the water will evaporate in the form of vapors and the vegetable will expand, okay, will expand. So that means the substances will be expanded during heating. So the rise in the temperature is the proportion to the amount of heat energy supplied. So how you can able to see? So the rise in the temperature, while rising, so the temperature was risen, that the heat is risen. You can see the substance temperature, that is the heat energy in the substance. So how you can say means the rise in the temperature, that is the temperature rise, okay, is proportional to amount of heat energy supplied. So that rise in temperature is proportional to the amount of heat energy supplied. So how much of heat energy is supplied to the container, the temperature will be rise. Okay. So it is also depend on the nature and mass of the substance. So the temperature, that is the temperature and the heat energy is depends on the nature and the substance of the, that is mass of the substance, that is mass is the weight. If some items, if you are keeping it in a copper bottom container, it will take less temperature, that is less heat. By less heat itself, it produces more temperature, and that is the copper vessel conducts more heat, so it can save the gas. So based on the substance, nature and mass, the temperature or the heat energy is determined. Okay. So this is the container exam, that is this is the container. I have explained it to you already. Hope you understand the topic. If you have any doubts, post your doubts in the comment box. If you want the video in Tamil, I had given the link in the description box. Give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel.